Please make yourself comfortable, Chaplain. We want you to relax.
Everything's going to be all right, Chaplain. You've got nothing to be afraid of. Unless you're guilty. You're not guilty, are you, Chaplain?
Sure, he's guilty. Guilty as hell.
What? What'd I do?
That's just what we're going to find out. Write your name for all of us in your own handwriting.
My own handwriting?
That's right, anywhere on the page. See?
They're not the same, are they?
I told you he did it.
Did what?
Chaplain, this comes as a great shock to me.
What does?
Disappointed I am.
For what? What did I do?
For this! It's not the same handwriting!
That's my handwriting!
No, it isn't! You're lying again!
I'm not lying! I swear!
That's just it. You can't deny that you didn't write it. A person who will lie about their own handwriting will lie about anything.
But who lied about my handwriting? Are you crazy or something?
We asked you to write your name in your own handwriting, and you didn't do it.
But of course I write in my own handwriting. If not me, who else?
Somebody else's.
Whose?
That's just it. We're gonna find out. Talk, Chaplain!
That handwriting is mine. If not mine, who else?
Right here. Well, Chaplain, do you know who wrote that?
No!
You can read it though, can't you? The author signed it right there.
That's my name!
Then you wrote it, QED.
But I didn't write it. That wasn't my handwriting either.
Then you sign your name in somebody else's handwriting again. That's all that means.
Oh, this is ridiculous! I'm not going to stand for this any longer. Do you hear? 12 men were just killed, and I have no time for these silly questions. You've no right. Ah!
Turn off the light. It's very annoying.
Thank you, sir. And the drip too, please.
Leave the drip. That doesn't bother me. Chaplain, of what religious persuasion are you?
I'm an Anabaptist, sir.
That's a pretty suspicious religion, isn't it?
Suspicious?
Well, I don't know a thing about it. You'll have to admit that, won't you? Doesn't that make it pretty suspicious?
I don't know, sir.
Chaplain, I once studied Latin. I think it's only fair to warn you of that before I ask my next question. Doesn't Anabaptist simply mean you're not a Baptist?
Oh, no, sir. There's much more to it.
Are you a Baptist?
No, sir.
Then you're not a Baptist, aren't you?
Sir?
See why you're bickering with me on that point. You've already admitted it. Now, Chaplain, to say you're not a Baptist doesn't really tell us anything about you, does it? You could be anything or anyone. You could even be Washington Irving, couldn't you?
Washington Irving?
Come on, Washington. Why don't you make a clean breast of it? We know you stole that plum tomato.
Oh, is that it? I'm beginning to understand. I didn't steal that plum tomato, sir. Cathcart gave it to me. You can even ask him if you don't believe me.
Hello, Colonel. Colonel, he claims that you gave him that plum tomato. Did you? Why should I give him a plum tomato?
Thank you, Colonel. That'll be all.
You're not calling a superior officer a liar, are you, Chaplain?
Why should a superior officer give you a plum tomato, Chaplain?
Is that why you tried to give it to Sergeant Whitcomb, Chaplain? Because it was a hot tomato?
No. I gave it to Corporal Whitcomb.
Why did you steal it from Colonel Cathcart if you didn't want it?
I didn't steal it from Colonel Cathcart.
Then why are you so guilty if you didn't steal it?
I'm not guilty!
Chaplain, I have a signed statement here from Colonel Cathcart asserting that you stole a plum tomato from him. And I have a notarized affidavit from Sergeant Whitcomb in which he states that he knew the tomato was hot. By the way, you tried to unload it on him.
I swear to God, I didn't steal it. It was not a hot tomato.
Chaplain, do you believe in God?
Of course I do.
That's odd, Chaplain, because I have here in my hands now another statement from Colonel Cathcart in which he swears that you refused to cooperate with him in conducting prayer meetings in the briefing room before each mission.
Oh, that's not quite true, sir. Colonel Cathcart gave up the idea himself once he realized enlisted men pray to the same God as officers.
He did what?
What nonsense!
Does he expect us to believe that? Chaplain, aren't you stretching things a bit far now?
But sir, it's the truth! I swear it's the truth!
And that is very odd, Chaplain, because I have another affidavit from Colonel
What?
Cathcart that states you once told him atheism was not against the law. Do you recall ever making a statement like that to anyone?
Yes, sir, I did make a statement like that. I made it because it's true. Atheism is not against the law.
But still, there's no reason to say so, Chaplain, is it?
What?
And here, I have a sworn statement from Sergeant Whitcomb that says you opposed his plan
What?
of sending letters of condolence
What?
over
What?
Colonel Cathcart's signature to the next of kin of men killed or wounded in combat. Is that true?
Yes, sir, I did oppose it, but I'm proud that I did. Those letters were insincere and dishonest. Their only purpose is to bring glory to Colonel Cathcart.
But what difference does that make?
What?
They're still bringing solace and comfort to the families that didn't receive them.
What solace?
Chaplain, I simply can't understand your thinking process.
Why don't we knock his goddamn brains out?
Yes, we could knock his goddamn brains out.
No!
'Cause he's only an Anabaptist.
No, we got to find him guilty first.
Thank the Lord.
Chaplain, we charge you formally with being Washington Irving and taking capricious and unlicensed liberties in censoring the letters of officers and enlisted men. Are you guilty or innocent?
Innocent!
Guilty.
Guilty!
No!
Guilty it is then. Chaplain, we accuse you also of commission of crimes and infractions we don't even know about yet. Guilty or innocent?
I don't know, sir. How can I say if I don't even know them?
How can we tell you if we don't know yet?
Guilty.
Sure, he's guilty. If they're his crimes and infractions, then, hey, he must have committed them.
What?
Guilty it is then.
No!
He's all yours, Colonel.
Thank you. You did a very good job. Okay, Chaplain, the jig is up. Take a walk.
Okay.